Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to paint some little gingerbread ornaments. I made this out of air dry clay, and I used a cookie cutter to cut out the shape of a gingerbread man, and then I put a little hole in the top right there with a paper clip so I can hang it on my Christmas tree, as you see the little hole. And then I let it dry for about 2 days so that it'll be nice and dry to accept the paint that I'm going to paint on it. So if you'd like to join me today, let's make our little gingerbread men. Okay, first I'm going to paint this one brown. To be gingerbread. And then I'm just going to use my apple barrel paints that I purchased at Walmart. Just in a regular brown color. What color this is? It's Garden Path. I've also used chestnut before, which is very nice. I'm just gonna paint it brown so it looks like a gingerbread man. And like I said, make sure your air dry clay dries fully before you start this. You want it to be nice and hard. And this does soak up the paint pretty well, so it dries quite quickly once you paint. Just gonna paint the entire thing, and also I'm gonna paint the back as well once this dries, once the front dries. Okay, I'm going to set that one aside. I have one that's already been painted. This is the back, as well as the front has been painted already. So we can start adding our embellishments. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little icing around it. So I'm going to take white apple barrel paint, I believe this is Snow White, to do my little embellishments around it. Take a small brush. There should be some in the lid, yes. And I'm just going to go around the edges, maybe a little swiggly, just to create like a little icing around the edges of my little gingerbread man. I've been collecting gingerbread men Christmas decorations for years now, so I have a large collection, and I love adding to my collection, especially things that I've made handmade myself. So stay tuned for many more gingerbread decorations and homemade crafts for the upcoming season. And the air dry clay I purchased at Walmart, just the regular cheapo stuff they sell in the craft section for the children. It dries pretty quickly. I believe Crayola makes it. It comes in a little tub. You can also use any type of other air dry clay that's white. That way you can paint it, and it shows your paint. You don't want to use the colors unless it has the color that you like and that you want it to be. You can use the colors for that. But for this project, I use the white because I'm going to make, with the air dry clay that I have, I'm going to make other ornaments as well. Okay, so I created a little outline, and I'm going to draw a little icing around his little legs and arms. Okay, little icings. Make it cute. Make it a little thicker around. There we go. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. And next I want to do some little eyes. So we're going to use some black. And this one is just black gloss paint. Acrylic paint. Use a small brush and just do a little bit of black in there for some little eyes. And then I'm going to do a little mouth. Just like so. Now I'm going to let that dry a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let's put some buttons on him. How about some cute little black buttons? There we go. Perfect. Now I want him to have a scarf. So I'm going to take some ribbon that I got at the Dollar Tree. Just some gingham ribbon, $1.25. They sell 9 feet now. I believe it used to be a lot longer. I'm just going to cut a little piece of that. And we're going to tie that around his little neck. Make sure he's dry enough. This ribbon looks a little long, or a little thick, I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the ribbon in half to make it thinner. And good thing the gingham has lines on it, so I can use those as a guide to cut the ribbon in half perfectly. As you see, I'm going to cut it in half to make it a thinner ribbon. And this is a wired ribbon, which is really nice. But since I'm cutting it, it will only be wired on one side, which will be perfect for what we're using this for, to make a little scarf for our little friend. So there we go. Now we have a thinner piece of gingham ribbon, and I'm just going to tie this around his little neck, just part way. So do it like a little X, and I am going to cut it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to glue it down with my hot glue gun to where I want it to be. And this is just a tool I use. It's for face masks. They sell at the Dollar Tree. And I use this to push down my hot glue so I don't burn my fingers. It's quite convenient. It's a good little tool, especially if you do a lot of crafting. And like I said, it was only $1. So I've had this for a while. So back when the Dollar Tree used to be only $1, I got that. So there we go. We have our little ribbon, and I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter so it's not so long. There we go. Maybe this side as well. There we go. Since this is wired, you can move it around a little bit. And now I'm going to put a little button. I think that would be adorable. A little button for our friend. You can do a little red button. I think that would be cute. So let's add a little red button to his scarf. Just a little embellishment. There we go. Now we have our little gingerbread ornament. Isn't he adorable? Thanks for joining me today. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you and have a great day.